So I want to start off by saying I'm going to take a look at doing a couple of different approaches to doing these palm fronds. And they're kind of generic palm fronds. I think that by the time they're done, when you've finished, everybody will know that they're palm fronds. So particularly if you say something in your description about palm fronds. So, you know, cue people to what's in there by your description. So I've just taken some green paint, watercolor paint, and I'm just going to do kind of very quick brush strokes. I'm not filling up the whole page here. So this is how simple this can be. And, you know, I think people are going to get a sense that this is a palm frond. And I'll show you how we can kind of brighten that whole thing up as well, if you like, and add some feature to it. So there's one way of doing that is just with the watercolor. And you've got the general shape and form. The other thing you can do is, this is just an HB pencil. And I'm going to take and do kind of roughly the same thing with the palm frond and just kind of splay it up, you know, the way they move out from a central kind of stem. And then you can take your watercolor with the green and just add a little bit of kind of texture to that. It doesn't have to cover all of the pencil. Just quick and easy. Be generous with yourself. Practice it, and I'm sure it's not going to be very long before these palm fronds are going to come together for you. So, so there's the kind of general layout of those palm fronds. Now, one of the things that you can do to try to focus that a little bit is, here's another set that I've done. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this micron pen here with some, just a black, this is a 0.02. And I'm just going to kind of outline some of that palm frond here. And notice that I'm not being real organized about this, because palm fronds, it strikes me, are pretty wild and crazy things. They rot and fall off the tree trunks pretty readily. So this is the one with the pencil marks starting off. Take these ones with the just straight watercolor, and again, you can just add some, again, a little bit of dimension to that. And there's your palm fronds, pretty straightforward. You can see there's no green in here, that doesn't matter. You know, there are no rules to this. There are no art police here. So think about being generous to yourself. And there's your palm fronds. And as I say, I think most people are going to figure out that these are palm fronds. And in your written description, you can say something about palm fronds. There you go. And that's going to identify them. And they'll never know that you're cueing to them to that. So this is my travel journal from a recent trip to Zihuatanejo. And I didn't want to paint the whole book. You can paint the whole page. This is a painting that I did on a trip down the Yellowstone River for a couple of weeks paddling that river. But I did this painting after I got back, based it on some photographs that I took, because I had the time to do it. But in your travel journal, you've often only got time for little vignettes that can really cue you to that space. So there's a way that you can start distilling your whole images down into really fun and wonderful little pieces that really, I hope, take a lot of the intimidation away. So give it a try. Let me know what you think, and maybe post your experiments here. That'll be great fun. So thanks for watching.